conscientious, conscientious. Conscientious means careful to do everything that it is your job or duty to do. If you are a conscientious person, you are careful, meticulous, and thorough. Do your work completely. A thorough work. Conscientious. We are generally very conscientious about our work. Conscientious. Good-tempered. Good-tempered. Good-tempered means pleasant, kind, and not easily made angry. Good-tempered is social person. He is good-tempered. He gets along with everyone. Good-tempered means good-natured, amiable, of a kindly and generous disposition. It's opposite of bad-tempered. Good-tempered. Gentle, gentle. Gentle means kind and careful in the way you behave or do things, so that you do not hurt or damage anyone or anything. Gentle. If you are gentle means you're sweet-tempered, compassionate, humane, moderate. He is very gentle with his kids. We can say gentle voice, or gentle smile, or gentle touch. Like, "Where does it hurt?" she asked in a gentle voice. We can use with gentle with. Be gentle with the baby. Gentle. Neat. Neat. Neat means someone who is neat likes to keep things tidy. Means tidy. Carefully arranged. Like neat handwriting. Means clean. His clothes were always neat and clean. Everything in the house was neat and tidy. Means liking things tidy. I've always been quite neat. Neat. Dynamic. Dynamic means energetic, means forceful. Go ahead. Dynamic means full of energy and new ideas, and determined to succeed. Dynamic means continuously moving or changing. Like, he was a dynamic personality in the business world. Means it relates to energy or to objects in motion. Dynamic. Like dynamic and ambitious people. Dynamic. Fair-minded. Fair-minded. means balanced, means even-handed. Fair-minded means able to understand and judge situations fairly and always considering other people's opinion. Fair-minded, like, she is one of the most fair-minded people I know. Or for example, he is a fair-minded man. I'm sure he'll listen to what you have to say. Fair-minded. Impartial. Impartial. Impartial means not involved in a particular situation and therefore able to give a fair opinion or piece of advice. Impartial means even-handed or fair-minded. For example, he was not an impartial witness because of his affinity with the accused. Affinity means to have family relationship or close relationship with someone. Accused means a person or group of people who have been accused of a crime in a court of law. Impartial is an adjective and it's a synonym for fair. Like, we offer impartial advice on tax and insurance. Impartial. Supportive. Supportive. Supportive means giving help or encouragement, especially to someone who is in a difficult situation, used to show approval. Supportive means to be helpful, sympathetic. For example, he was strongly supportive of my career. Supportive. Timid. Timid. Timid means not having courage or confidence. Timid means fearful or shy. Lucy is a rather timid child. Timid. It's an adjective and it means lacking self-confidence. It's the synonym for shy and it's opposite of confident. For example, I was a timid child. Timid. Intellectual. Intellectual. Intellectual means relating to the ability to understand things and think intelligently. Means thinker or academic. Like, he was an intellectual, scholarly man. Intellectual is an adjective of or relating to the intellect. It refers to mental. We can say intellectual development, intellectual ability, or intellectual activity, and etc. Like a job that requires considerable intellectual effort. We can say an intellectual person is well educated and interested in serious ideas and subjects such as science, literature, and etc., like academic. For example, Marx very intellectual. Intellectual. Ambitious. Ambitious. Ambitious means determined to be successful, rich, powerful, or etc. Means enterprising, aspiring. Like, she is an ambitious career woman. We can also say ambitious for. For example, mothers who are highly ambitious for their children means who want their children to be successful. Ambitious. Polite. Polite. Polite means behaving or speaking in a way that is correct for the social situation you are in, and showing that you are careful to consider other people's needs and feelings. Means mannerly, respectful. Like, I'm afraid I wasn't very polite to her. Polite is an adjective. It's opposite of rude. And we can say opposite of impolite. Polite, like she's always very polite. Polite, well-behaved children. It is polite of somebody to do something, like we left the party as soon as it was polite to do. Polite. Diplomatic. Diplomatic. Diplomatic means relating to or involving the work of diplomats. We can use tactful or politic for it. Diplomatic. For example, you must be more diplomatic in handling the situation. We can say diplomatic relations. Diplomatic efforts to end the fighting began on October 10th. Diplomatic. Courteous. Courteous. Courteous means polite and showing respect for other people. It's a synonym for polite and it's opposite of discourteous. For example, the hotel staff is friendly and courteous. One grammar point here. Staff. Should we use it with singular or plural verb? In British English, staff is usually followed by a plural verb, like the staff are against the idea. But in American English, staff is usually followed by a singular verb, like the museum staff is composed of volunteers. You can use a staff member or a member of staff in British English or an employee when talking about one person on the staff. But remember, don't use a staff to refer to one person. When talking about different groups of people, the plural form staffs is sometimes used, but it is much less common than staff. Head teachers and their staffs. It's much less common than staff. Don't forget it. Humorous. Humorous. Humorous means funny and enjoyable. We can say for humorous, funny, amusing, comic. entertaining. For example, she had not intended to be humorous. Humorous means marked by humor, funny, like she always says something humorous. Humorous, like it was a brilliant speech, clear and humorous. Humorous.